So you've finally awoken, have you? Here's your tea, and welcome. Like butterflies, the night expands in this beautiful scenery. I know you can see it, and this place is different than you probably expect. But I'm here to help you. You see, you were sleeping for a very long time, and I just want to make sure that this night is special, that the little things that make up the bigger things, that it makes you feel alive. Here's your tea. Please, don't worry. There's nothing at all to worry about here. I've taken care of everything, and I made sure that there's nothing to trouble you. Unsettling? I wouldn't say that. I'm just taking care of you. And it's all in the contract here. Don't you remember where you are? Oh, no, of course you don't. There was that pesky fine line. But right now, you shouldn't be focused on that. There's plenty of things to worry about. But no matter what, you have nothing to worry about here. Welcome. And enjoy. Just relax, won't you? And let me tend to you. This is standard practice, and I promise, while I'm still getting used to it, I will try my best. Don't worry, they're safety scissors. Truth be told, I had an accident a long time ago that involved one that didn't have the safety, and I wouldn't want to bore you with it, but it traumatized me, if I'm honest. But trauma has a way of always moving on, like the stars if you watch them long enough. It may seem like they're not moving, but they're watching down on us, aren't they? Here, welcome. This place is very special, and I hope that you enjoy your stay. I sincerely wish that, with all of my heart, and I'm sorry I'm still new at all this. You see, you're my first customer, if you want to call it that. I make pretty good tea, and I've been told I make decent conversation, even if I don't think either of those are necessarily true. Even though there's a lot of things I can't exactly look you right in the eyes. I'm too nervous to. Huh? My name? My name is Tamaki. Tamaki Amajiki. But my name isn't too important. What's your name? I know it should be on the contract, but for some reason, it's not. Oh, you'll tell me that easy? You should be careful. There's a lot of people who might misuse information. So please make sure you can trust me. Sometimes I have my own doubts that I'm competent enough to hold on to such important information or documents, but then I'm told to. I have to, and, well, I fidget a lot. I get lost in that moment. Lost in those eyes that stare at me. I promise. You should be safe here. I know I say should when I should say you are safe, which I did say a moment ago. My head Sometimes it gets all jumbled and I just am trying my best here, so please bear with me. You're very kind to have such patience with me. I'm so lucky. Thank you. I don't deserve this kindness, but thank you anyways. No, you have nothing to worry about that. It's merely sounds. Sounds from beyond. Things like this, the tea leaves. Do you ever notice that sometimes tea leaves look like flowers? Or fruit? Or something else? I think my favorite type of tea leaf is the ones that blend perfectly with the fruit. The aromatic blend is truly something I enjoy. What do you enjoy? I know that's not much of a hobby, considering it's my job, but I really do like times like this, getting to meet you and... Oh, you shouldn't worry too much about the location. Usually when people get super fixated on that, bad things start happening. But one thing's for sure. I think you can trust me. And if you think so too, would you indulge me with a few more questions? How often do you sleep? I promise it's relevant to everything, and I might even give you a hint if you give me all true answers. It may sound like a threat, but I'll know if you're lying later. No, I'm not trying to make you feel uneasy. It's quite the opposite. If anything, I want you to feel safe, happy. There's a lot of things that I'm not. But I'd like to think that true to myself and my purpose, I'm undoubtedly. Next, question, unless you have some for me. Well, we'll get to that later, if that's alright. I'm sorry about what you might be hearing. I'll close this door. We have some rowdy guests now and then. But please, just relax. Allow me to take care of everything and you just enjoy your tea. No, it's not mandatory, I promise. And there's nothing strange in the tea. It's a habit of mine. Taking care of someone's hair, if it's in front of me. Trying to, as best as I can, and sometimes I get distracted and I brush my own hair. It's sort of like my way of handling the anxiety. I know you're wondering about that, but even if you ask, I can't tell you why your hands are like that yet. It's restraints, but it's not bad. I promise I'm not trying to do anything that would hurt you, and I know it's not trustworthy coming from a stranger unless you know me. In which case, if you do know me, I'm terribly sorry, but I know you too, and I think this is the perfect place for us to understand each other more. No, of course it's not like that. I didn't kidnap you or anything. This is all in the contract, and I didn't make you sign it or something with some sort of brainwashing. I'm definitely not that kind of person. I don't want to be that kind of person. I'm just here to do what I was placed here to do. I don't want you to panic, but would you please just listen to what I say next very, very carefully? Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. So, after a lot of things happen, you're currently at a crossroads. You signed the contract to end up here. I didn't ask the next question, but we'll get back to that. But this place, it's very special. It's how we were able to meet. You see, you wished for it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I totally wished for it too. I wanted to see you just as much, and that's why we're here. This place is different than anything you've ever experienced, probably. You signed a contract to get back what you could never get back. To go to where you could never go. And this may be the end result of that. We get to meet, and there's certain limitations. I know how you feel, Bunny. I've missed you too. And I know how many things that you've been through. And I know this must seem like nothing more than a dream to you. It feels that way to me too. Like a dream. When I put my hand on your cheek and look you in the eyes, when I can muster the strength and bravery, and I see you just as clear as that day when things... I almost did something dangerous. In any case, I know it might be hard to relax, but for now, trust me. Everything I'm doing, I do it for you. And I know that I'm still learning with all this, and it might seem a bit heavy or dangerous, but I promise, there's nothing here or anywhere that I would ever allow to hurt you. I'll make sure to protect you this time. I know, it's a strange place, isn't it? Like a single room of a much larger, much more elegant place. Do you like my outfit? I actually chose it just for you. It's my most classy, most, dare I say, my cutest outfit. I wanted you to see me, not just in one light or the other, but I wanted you to feel that connection we couldn't have last time. It's okay, Bunny. Things change over time. Things get different, but it doesn't make me. I never, ever even once thought of you in a way that wasn't my perfect love. And this place, it's bittersweet, I know. The time we lost and the time we have, I'm thankful for all of it, even if I relive certain days so many times. I never wanted to see you cry, Bunny. And with any luck, if I can continue to make things all right, you might even remember me. You might even realize that I never once gave up on you. I never once thought of anyone else the way I see you. In fact, I think I'm so bad that I could hardly be considered a hero anymore. And I gave that life away. When I saw your face, when I saw you, and I got the courage to hold your hand, it was different. It was so different. And now, you have to trust me, alright? Things are going to be just fine. Everything is going to be just fine. I promise, Bunny. I promise. I promise. When you wake up, we'll be able to have the things we didn't. A second chance. Even though I know it doesn't make any sense. This is all thanks to a close friend. If not for... If not for Ari helping us, then I would have never been able to meet you here. If not for all the sacrifices that we've made, all the mistakes, then we wouldn't have a second chance. And I would have to live without you, and I would never, ever accept something like that. For once in my life, and only once, I want to be brave enough to do it again and do it right, to avoid that tragedy, that horrible thing that I never wanted to see. I love you, Bunny, but sometimes it's too much. And we have to do drastic things in order to make a change that stirs things a little differently. You see, Bunny, we failed. We made mistakes we couldn't unmake. Not just you or I, but everyone. How could we have seen that coming? How could we have known that there was... I can't even say it. It feels pathetic. But at the same time, I know that this is important. This second chance, we don't have to repeat it. Time and time again, life isn't just flashes of memories and time. There's never enough of it. But I promise you, Bunny, when you wake up, everything is going to be okay. I'll never let anything bad happen to you ever again. To us. Do you trust me, Bunny? I'm glad you do. I trust you too. Hold my hand, won't you? It feels good to be like this. Never forget. Won't you? Won't you remember? This moment, even if it can't be remembered. I know I'm making such an unreasonable demand, but I guess I wish I could remember it too. As more than just this perfect cup of tea. I want to remember all of this. But if we're lucky and smart enough, and even something lingers, even a little warning, maybe we can stop it from happening. Maybe we can make a change that actually... It looks like our time is almost up. Thank you, Bunny, for listening to me, and I'm sure it didn't make much sense. But just know, I'm going to protect you. I'm going to make things right. And this time isn't going to be another tragedy. I'm sick of that. And I know you are too. But sometimes it's always darkest just before dawn. And that's why I know we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay, Bunny. Close your eyes, Bunny. It's fine now. Do you trust me? I trust you too, Bunny. With my life and my everything. Let's do things right this time. I know it might be scary with things starting over in certain ways. But I promise, Bunny, it's the only way we can avoid that. We have to stop the madness before it starts. We have to stop him before he... It seems like things have been different recently. I feel like after graduating, I'm just not sure what to do with myself. It's different when you're in the school, but what am I supposed to do now? Come on, shake yourself out of it. What would Mirio do? What would Mirio do? For one, I might not be talking to myself. I can explain. There's nothing to explain, buddy. You're nervous. That's okay. I mean, I did lose my quirk for a while there. I kinda get it. But putting that aside, you should have more confidence. Come on. Yeah. Wait, well, it's just, I get assigned today, so... Me too. Hopefully we get assigned to the same group. I'd like to keep us together. I just wish we didn't get separated from... You don't need to say it. I understand. Yeah, I guess it's kind of a bummer, but... Everyone has to follow their dreams and really go at that. I'm just glad everything got settled. That Harry's doing all right now. Did you hear? Things are actually going quite well. If I had to say, it's a different kind of experience. Knowing that you saved someone and being able to visit sometimes, that's the real reward. Isn't that kind of selfish, Mirio? I don't mean it like in a bad way. I just mean that nah, it is selfish, but that's part of the joy of it. Nobody's completely selfless. You have to take those selfish times too. And for me, seeing a smile on someone's face that I know is doing better because of me, that's something that's worth every single second of suffering I've been through. You're really strong. You know, a lot of people like to say that, but is it really strength? Or just what I love to do? I wonder if I was ever really chalked up for this kind of work in the first place when I can't even look at people. They're scary even as potatoes at this point. Imagining them as something else. What would be the next best thing? Maybe, daikon? Or, oh, I've got it. Maybe pancakes with butter? I mean, whatever helps you, my guy. But at the same time, you should probably look at them as people. Yeah, it might be easier for you. No, impossible. It's much harder that way. If I view them as people, then they're looking at me. I mean, they're probably looking at you either way, but even if that's the case, you're still a pretty exceptional hero. And you're my friend, come on. Don't you realize by now? I wouldn't have been able to do any of this, half the stuff that I've done, without you. Come on, chin up. First day on the job, right? I mean, yes. I mean, yeah. You gotta seriously loosen up. Any more than this, and you might lose your head, pass out before you go, like last time. Don't remind me. It was different. This time will be different. Well, this is my door, so I'm gonna be on my way. Make sure that you keep that head high and chin up. I think that's how you say it. Either way, make sure that you remember. There's going to be an amazing future for us. I just got a good feeling about it. Yeah. It's gonna be a good future. I'll believe in that too. Ciao! Bye. This is my door, where I'll meet my new partner. I almost wish I could have been Murio's partner. It would have been much easier handling all the... What's this feeling? I just feel like I've been here before. It's just a coincidence. Hello. Hi. I'm here. Tamaki Amajiki here. Yeah. I'm here.
Look at that. Fresh meat, huh? You better get some confidence there. Your new partner's got some confidence, isn't that right? That's the spirit. Now, with those contrasting personalities, make it work. There's a recon mission in Sector C. Both of you are going to have to do your absolute best. I know you can do it. So, get out there. Yes, I'm a man of few words, so out you go. Psst, gone. Wait, that quick? Hello, my name is... Yeah. Okay, wait. Your name... Wait, okay. I didn't really... I read some of it. I'm blanking right now. But, nice to meet you. Sorry. Yeah, let's go. I promise, once I'm actually in the moment, I can sometimes focus. It's just... It takes a lot of courage, you know. Not because I'm afraid of getting hurt. I'm afraid of that too, if I'm honest. Who isn't? But, what's your name? Sorry, I just don't want to get it bad, because we're partners now. Yeah. I'll show you that I'm dependable today. I won't let you down. And... Hey, what was that for? You can't just... So, you're like that kind of person, huh? You better watch out, 'cause... If you keep teasing me, how am I supposed to work? Did you think I was gonna threaten you? Or something like that? No. I'm a hero. You are too. So you should probably act like one. It's not that I'm trying to look away. It's that I'm nervous because I don't really know you. And you know me. Wait, you were kidding? Wait, make up your mind. I don't really understand you. Do you know me or not? You feel like you've seen me before? Well, I've been all around the city, trying to help people. Maybe you just caught a glimpse of me when I was doing field work, back when I was at UA. Or maybe slightly after graduation. It's still only a little while, but still, I'm glad you seem to enjoy the fact that you've seen me around and stuff, and it's nice to meet you too. I think I've seen you on the TV a few times. This is awkward. I'm sorry. Shake out of it. I've got to snap out of it. Oh, you could hear that. Oh, I guess I was talking out loud again. But it's because you're really cute and stuff like that too. Your outfit is very flattering to your body. I don't mean that like a pervert or anything. It's more like I've never been partners with someone who looks so cool, and well, it's different. Wait, that doesn't even make sense. Anyways, we should probably get going to the mission and figure out what we're going to do. It's only a recon mission, so there shouldn't be too much resistance at the location. Hopefully none. If anything happens, my quirk, Sun Eater, I can eat things and use grow limbs and stuff, and I'm not doing a very good job of explaining it, but I can handle most people, okay? Oh yeah, you've seen me before. Why am I explaining it if you've already seen me in action? Excuse me. What's your quirk, if you don't mind me? I didn't see when you were on TV, and it's good because if I know your quirk, I might be able to protect you. Yeah, I know. We're both heroes and stuff, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to protect you too. The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I appreciate that, and it's really nice to meet you again. Oh, right, your quirk. Yeah. There's something here. We're almost to the place, I think. Wait, stop. Sorry, I didn't mean to command you or anything. It's more that I saw something, or more accurately, I could see and smell it. That looks like human blood, does it not? It's really creepy. But I hope nobody's hurt. This way. It looks like at the top of the abandoned building. There's something or someone. I don't know if it's safe for us to go up, but since we're recon. Hold on. I'll get us up there in no time. We won't give them time to escape. Unless it's someone dangerous. And then we'll get out of there if we need to. Understood? Huh? Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're surprised? What? What's with that smug look? I mean, I just barely caught a glimpse. It's not like I was scared. I'm fine. And grab on. I promise. I'm not gonna do anything except for slingshot us up. Because if I eat this takoyaki, I could turn my fingers into these tendrils and then I'll rocket us up. It's only the second time I've done this, so hold on tight. Maybe not that tight, but at the same time, please. It's fine. All right. 1, 2, 3. We made it, but why? Was I just seeing things? You saw the silhouette too, didn't you? This empty, abandoned building, it's too convenient. That blood, I have a nasty feeling that someone lured us here. But I'm not entirely sure why, or what their goal is. This is dangerous. You also feel it, don't you? There's something wrong. The air doesn't feel right. Careful. Get behind me. It's strategic. Don't let go of my hand. It's strategic too. This way, if anything happens, I can bounce us back and grab onto something before we hit the ground.
I promise. I won't let anything bad happen to you. Wait. What's that over there? It's more blood leading inside. I don't think we should take this. This is getting more and more dangerous. I don't like it at all, Bunny. Bunny. Sorry, I must have called you that because you're cute like a bunny, and this is not the time. I'm not being professional. I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me, but I just thought that maybe. I don't know. My head, it kind of hurts, but sorry. Trust me. We'll go in slow. Or at least open the door. If there's anything bad, we get out of here. Do you understand? Then just relax. And, if anything goes wrong, you know what to do. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Empty. Empty again. This place is a mess. I hate messy places, but that blood stain, that makes 2 strange blood stains out of place. I'm not scared, but I'm nervous. Just remember, this is our first mission together, so it's best to be a little cautious. I guess I'm preaching to the choir, aren't I? But wait, look out! I think there's something. I can't see it, but I feel it. Look out! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to plow into you like that, but oh god, the teacup broke. Are you okay? Where was this even coming from? I guess it was among the mess. Are you okay? I'm sorry if this is embarrassing. I know we're close, like really close, but I promise I wasn't trying to. I wasn't trying to do anything other than save you. And look up there. It's looks like a needle of some sort, with something on it. I can't read it. It's microscopic almost. Can you? Here. I'll hold on to this. And I think we need to leave. More of that bad feeling. Hold on tight. I'm gonna fly us out of here. This time I'm serious. Hold on like your life depends on it. We don't have the luxury of comfort, and I need you to know that this is gonna be safe. So, just hang on tight, okay? Thanks for trusting me. Let's go then. Here we go. I know. It was nerve-wracking. And then, I swear, there was someone watching the whole time, like eyes peering in every direction. I've never felt that unsettled before, and I can't tell why. It was that, and that strange feeling again. You felt it as well. How can you be sure it's the same thing I was feeling? Then, for now, I'll trust you. Also, watch where your hands are grabbing. I mean, now's not the time for that. It's fine. As long as you're holding on tight, I can't drop you from this altitude. I don't want you to get hurt, and we're almost back to HQ, so... yeah, we got the evidence, so... we should be fine. Thank you.
Thank you for trusting me and listening to me, even if I'm not the best at explaining myself. I I really was nervous. So much so, I could barely breathe for half of it. But you holding my hand actually really helped. I know it was a strategic decision, and I don't mean it in any creepy way. It's just, it was nice. It felt comforting, almost like I'd done it before. It's strange. Huh? What do you mean? It was the same for you. What's with that look? You're as bad as Muriel. It's almost like you're trying to tease me. No? You're right. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But for now, I'm just glad that we're both okay. Hopefully this gives us some information as to why that place was so eerie. I'm glad that we got paired up. I just don't know why exactly. No, I don't mean it like that. It's just, I'm glad that we have some compatibility. And I don't mean that in relationships or anything. I mean, unless I've never done that, so how could, why did you, that was, you just stole my first kiss. It just, why did you? It just felt right. I mean, I kind of get that. But at the same time, I don't think, excuse me, I might have to land here for a second, and I just a little bit panicked. You're a little out of control, but I guess there's no rule against it or anything. Even then, you, you're you're a shameless tease, aren't you? But you, somehow, I feel like this frustration won't go away unless I return the favor. Well, I mean, huh? What do you mean you had fun? It's supposed to be the first. It's work, isn't it? Well, I mean, I guess I understand. But still, you sure? Hang out after work? I mean, I guess so. Hey, wait a second. You're awfully suspicious. Not because of that, but because who would want to hang out with me? Cute? I don't know what you're on about, but you're out of control. But fine, if that's what you want. I'll take you on any time. I'm not afraid, and, well, I guess I do find you really, cute and attractive, and a lot of other words I can't bring myself to say right now. Hey, don't try and keep eye contact. You're gonna make me die. What do you mean? I mean, well, I mean, I guess it's not fatal. It's just not easy to face you like that yet. You. You're just non-stop out of control. Hey, where are we going? You're just going crazy now. Where even are we? I'm still in my hero outfit and so are you. We're not supposed to, mix hero and recreational stuff. What are you thinking? What do you mean? You're planning on breaking the rules, aren't you? Always. You're a bad example of, I mean, not really a bad example, but you're breaking the rules on the first day. Won't that scary guy get us? I don't even know his name, but I know he seemed a little scary. You're not afraid of him even a little? Somehow, you reminded me of the time way back when I met someone like you. But it's like I can only half remember. Like they went someplace far away. But it's different, and that sounds really cheesy. Romantic. How would that be romantic? A connection. I suppose so. There's a lot of things that I don't know about you. And a lot of things that I do want to. I'm just not entirely sure what to ask first. How many villains have you caught? Oh, you don't say. What's your favorite food? Oh, mine? I guess chicken. Just in general. I don't know that that's my favorite. When you looked at me like that, I got nervous. I guess takoyaki? It depends on the day. Since I have to eat so much because of work, I guess I really like food that's cooked with a lot of heart. You... what? You made that much food just for you? That's crazy. You must have a bigger appetite than even me. Well, I always keep snacks around. Would you like to try some of my snacks? I know it's probably not the most professional thing, but I think they're pretty tasty, and I make pretty good, well, my specialty. It's kind of embarrassing, but I like to make cute food. Food that you can look at with your eyes eat with your eyes, and then, with your stomach as well. Isn't it best when a meal smiles back at you? No, not in that way. You knew I didn't mean it like that, didn't you? You were just being evil again. Are you sure you're not a villain? Because sometimes I'm getting that vibe from you, that you're gonna tease me until I die. You're not here just to torment me, right? This is a beautiful place you took me to. I didn't know it existed. Like, I knew there was a top of a building, but the top of this radius tower, it's a different kind of sight. I don't even know how we got up here, but I'm thankful we did. Just ignore Sun Eater for a moment. If I start eating all sorts of things, well, it's going to be a little complicated. Yeah, it's troublesome, but I still like food and I'd be happy to eat it with you. I'd like to try your homemade food, please. Well, I mean, at least I don't have to use it necessarily. There's a measure of willpower involved, and my quirk is not completely inconvenient. As long as I'm still digesting it and it's still in my system, I've gotten it to the point where I can use it or choose not to. Don't look at me with that much. I mean, your gaze is a little strong, don't you think? I'm not complaining, just I'm a little nervous as it is. My hand? Yeah, here's how it normally looks. You grabbed. You're holding my hand? Was that a trick to get me? You're always one step ahead, aren't you? Sneaky, as well as. I mean, I'm not exactly complaining, but is this a date? Did I not realize that? I'm not very good at things like this, but I'm glad that, well, that I'm not blushing. I'm not. It's just holding hands is a big deal. That's like more than people do before marriage, right? That's like a lot of things. But if you're okay with it, I guess you're a little special. You're a little special, so you can hold my hand. Just, I might need a break every now and then. My heart can't take that much. It's just so much to take. You're really close too. Again, not complaining, just, I think I might feel a little lightheaded. Wait, this is even worse. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Now I've gone and done it. Laying on your lap under these stars. With this really embarrassing position. But I don't think I can move right now. I get this thing that's similar to fainting goats, and I only can tell you that when I'm too shocked, I freeze up a little. So I'm lucky to be awake right now, but I'm also a little bit nervous. If I'm honest, I like the view. It's just... Wait, does that make me some kind of voyeur or something? I only ask because I've never laid on someone's lap before. This is the legendary lap pillow, and I'm glad that I get to, with you. But isn't this all so fast? Are you sure you want to let me relax like this? Your hand. It does feel good. I haven't had someone brush their hand through my hair. Not in a very, very long time. It reminds me of a long, long time ago, and I'm very thankful for it. Even if it seems like I'm not. How did you know? You took a wild guess. I mean, I guess luck is sort of its own talent, isn't it? But even then, You're probably the most forward person I've ever met in terms of, well, you somehow break down my barriers in ways that doesn't feel as scary as others. It feels like I'm not alone. I don't know why. I can't tell why I'm crying. It doesn't make any sense. I know I'm not alone. I've got my friends and stuff, but when I look at you, I feel this really lonely feeling, like I missed you. But even then, how can I miss you when I've only met you today? It's so strange, but I don't dislike it. I just thank you for putting up with me and for giving me a chance to relax. Perhaps for once in my life, I feel a little bit more safe than I would. My fears, my nerves, my social anxiety, everything feels so light right now. Please, don't mind that. Even if I cry, at this point, it's happy tears. Wait, you too? Wait, are you okay? But I almost said it again. Sorry. I should probably call you by your name instead. I don't know where it came from, but I guess you're just cute and fluffy like a bunny. So I couldn't resist thinking it. It just came out, as if it was the most natural word in the world to me. And even then, I wonder if it's too presumptuous. That maybe we give each other nicknames. That maybe I'm supposed to do this. Do you believe in fate? I know it's abrupt and fairly embarrassing, but I really do believe in fate. That things might just happen by coincidence if you only look at the surface, but below the surface, the more you get deep into that abyss of people making little tiny ripples in the world, it seems like they're not just there, not just raindrops aimlessly. That those ripples in the water, that big lake that we live in, that they have a purpose more than just that they're there. I sometimes doubt myself, thinking that I should only believe in science and what we've seen. But even then, isn't there a wonder that's involved that you could never explain everything? There's always something new. I'm going on a tangent, but it made me smile to think that the smile you're wearing right now on that gorgeous face of yours is a smile that I've given to you, or at least inspired to happen. I want you to be happy, and you're someone that I feel a connection to, not just a normal one. And I hate to jump into things quickly because it's nerve-wracking, but would you consider not transferring out and staying my partner? That maybe we could be something more and really do something, or see this fade through. You already stole my kiss, and I stole yours, but even then, I feel like there's more to this. maybe there's more to us, and maybe I could make you happier than if you're alone. Maybe I'm worth that time to you, and maybe I don't want to let go. This hand I'm holding, this lap I'm laying on, I can't deny how much I enjoyed today. Even with the fear and anxiety that we faced, it was worth it. Hey, you can't just... All of a sudden, that was my second. What do you plan on doing if I can't get married now? I guess you'll have to take responsibility for that. You senseless tease. I don't know how to deal with you. But I'll still have to try. So you better watch your back, my new partner. 'Cause I'm gonna get you back for this. I'll make sure you rue the day that you messed with Tamaki Amajiki. So look forward to that retribution, because it's surely coming your way.